Welcome to session number 7. This is the money session. This is the session where I want to talk to you about giving. Now, I want to acknowledge that talking about giving is a subject that a lot of pastors will avoid because people get a little funny when you talk about money. And for good reason. Many churches have mismanaged money, they've abused money, taken advantage of people in the area of money, and so there's a real issue with trust in this area, and that's real and I understand it. However, it doesn't change the reality that God calls each disciple to be generous with the money that He's entrusted to us. He's called us to be like Jesus as disciples, right? And so Jesus was the most generous being, is the most generous being in the universe. Now, in a short video like this, there's no way that I can cover all that the Bible says on the topic of giving, but I can cover a few quick and important ideas. The first one is that God has called you to set aside a portion of your income each week to further His kingdom. In 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2, the Apostle Paul says it like this: "On the first day of each week, you should each put aside a portion of your money that you have earned. Don't wait until I come and then try to collect it all at once." Now, what is Paul saying here? He's simply saying that your giving should be done weekly, or in other words, it needs to be done regularly or consistently, not something that you do every now and then. Now, on a practical level, there's great reason for this. This allows the church to run in an orderly way, paying its bills on time, and having the ability to do ministry in a consistent way. Now, second thing I want to point out is that God has called each disciple to be generous. Paul compared giving to farming. In 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6, he puts it like this: "Remember this, a farmer who plants only a few seeds will get a small crop, but the one who plants generously will get a generous crop." Here's what the Bible teaches: the one who gives receives. We often think about giving as a loss, but it's actually a gain. Now, how we gain is not certain, but that we gain is certain. We may gain monetarily, we may gain through good health, we may gain through good friends, or a good job, or a raise, or a good spouse. We don't know exactly how we'll gain. We just know that we will gain when we're generous. Now, there's so much more that can be said on this topic, but in a short video like this, it's not possible. But I would like to add one more insight. In our world today, greed and accumulating money and materialism is a massive problem. Nothing challenges the authority of Jesus in our lives like the allure of wealth, like the accumulation of money and possessions. That's why Jesus said it's harder for a rich man to enter into heaven than it is for a camel to enter through the eye of a needle. The reality is that how we handle money is a real test of our faith. When we release money and give it away, we're actually dethroning money from our hearts as Master and Lord. When we give money away, when we're generous, we're declaring that Jesus is Lord of our lives through our generosity. It's actually an act of faith. It's a decision to trust in God that He's going to care for us instead of trusting in money. A great sign that you're growing in your faith is that you are growing in your generosity. If you haven't started giving yet, but you'd like to begin the process, it's real simple. All you have to do is text the word GIVE to 65248. You'll receive a link that will send you to our giving page where you can set up a recurring gift and begin the process of generosity. Blessings.